what we're going to do is we're going to bring up this guy all the way from Lisseroe, from the Central Coast. Here he comes now. Give him a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Nathan Bender.
Here we go for the MC tonight, everybody. Getting fired up. I don't know if he's on speed or hyperspace. He's fucking flying, mate. As you can see, I'm not dressed like a regular comedian. I've got the long pants on. I didn't know I was performing tonight. I just feel out of place in shorts, man. It's just weird, man. I don't like it. You see Julia Gillard's in the news for all the wrong reasons again. You see her in India a couple of weeks ago. She come off a plane and she fell over on the grass. Serves the right. Grills are supposed to walk on all fours. Oh. I heard Dad didn't feel sorry for you. Hear what he said? It was real nasty, man. This quote is saying he doesn't like redheads either. He said, the only thing a redhead's got to look forward to in life is going bald. Oh. No, she's not doing anything to help her gain face or anything, you know, man. She's also introduced this Asian studies into high schools. It's mandatory that they learn like an Asian language like Chinese or something. It's just another subject Asian's going to be better at than white people. It was weird for me doing Asian jokes too, because back home on the Central Coast, like the other bloke said, there's only... I'm about as yellow and slanty-eyed as you can get down there. I'm the punchline of every Asian joke. But up here, I'm white enough to play Spot the Aussie. I reckon Spot the Aussie's an easy game. Just look for all the homeless people. Oh yeah. I just see on the news Justin Bieber threw up on stage. That's funny. That's how I feel every time I hear his music. Not to be outdone, Lady Gaga threw up 3 times on stage. I didn't know it was part of the act, and I never can tell that crazy bitch. Later on Twitter, she blamed it that she had the flu. I think it's all those raw meat dresses she's been wearing. It's not the flu. You got salmonella, you crazy hoe. Speaking of untalented musicians, the Wiggles are changing their lineup to include a female Wiggle. We're going to have to change a few songs. Instead of Big Red Car, have Big Red Bra. Wiggles aren't allowed to talk to Dorothy anymore because she's a girl. And Wags the dog's not allowed inside the house anymore. Get that fucking flea bag out! I'll skip my next Wiggles joke now. I was in Sydney the other day and I seen a motorcycle ambulance. I thought, what the fuck's the point of that? Pulls up the accident, broken leg, mate, no worries, I'm on the back. Right. I was out front of the Leagues Club the other night, waiting for the courtesy bus because I was pissed. And across the street I seen this older bloke. He was walking home drunk and peeing at the exact same time. This is just change of direction didn't bother this guy. And I'm thinking, if he falls over, he's going head first, stick second. I'm never in a hurry that I'm going to risk penis damage walking home, alright? Thinking, how bad in a hurry does he have to be? What was he thinking? Well, I better get home, his voice is on. What else would it be? I was at the supermarket the other day. Have you ever been at the supermarket and fart? And it's the wrong volume. I'm standing in line with my girlfriend, I look over and I say, geez, I've got a fart. And she's like, no. I said, fuck it. I thought it was going to sound like this. Instead it come out like this. As soon as it went off, my poker face went on this. My girlfriend got so embarrassed she took off. So I blamed it on her. So I was lady behind me, I looked over and I said, geez, I hope that girl didn't shit herself. I've been with my girlfriend a while now, so if I do a fart that's less than a 10 out of a 10, I'm going to hear about it. I did like this the other day. And she goes, that's pathetic, I can fart louder than that. I said, go on then. So she did. Dead set went for 5 seconds, sounded like a dog yawning. Just like, you're right there, you're not going to pass out or anything. Ask her if she's not going to pass out because you know you can't fart and breathe at the exact same time. It's like some body defense mechanism you're stuck in the farting submission hole. Just. You know what I hate? People that get out of the water to pee. I feel like yelling at them. What, you think you're better than me? You know, I just tell when I'm peeing in the water because I'm not doing anything else, I'm just... I had an audition in Ultimo the other day. I thought I was a shoo-in to get the job because one of the requirements said must be Asian, was one of the requirements. So I go in there, say my lines or whatever, and the notes I get back from the director is, sorry mate, you're not Asian enough. I thought, not Asian enough? How Asian do I have to be? Do I walk in with a fucking kimono on? Do I have to crash my car through the fucking door? Asian drivers always drive by sound, don't they? Just, oh, that's funny, huh? I also auditioned for that show, Survivor. Got rejected because they found out I was from the Philippines. I had too much experience. No, I can't do that joke anymore because you know there's a Survivor Philippines? That's bullshit, you know. They drop them off at some real nice beach, there's coconuts everywhere, lots of fish in the water. I'm like, if you want to impress me, go Survivor Philippines Inner City Edition. The smog's so thick you can carve it with a fucking knife. I'm not from the Philippines. My mum's Filipino. She doesn't really have an accent. She just gets a lot louder than everyone else. Like, you ever watch game shows? Well, I never watch them, but I can always tell whenever they're on. 5:30 every day, I hear this from the lounge room. Take the deal, you stupid man! Switches between channels. Lock it in, Neddy! It's worse when The Voice was on. Anybody watch The Voice? One night I heard this. Shut up, Delta, you bitch! Thanks everyone, that's my time.
There we go, that's Nathan Bender, ladies and gentlemen! Alright, all the way from the fucking... Whoa.